disrespect the UFC showing Jose Aldo is unbelievable, and there are at least three legacy fights that they could have given Jose Aldo ever since he decided to come back at 40 down a weight class to come back, challenge up and comers, and make more money. Never once did they think to give him a legacy fight. Never once did they think, oh, Jose Aldo, Dominic Cruz, that'd be a good one. Jose Aldo, CJ Dillashaw. Jose Aldo, Henry Cejudo. None of these fights interest the UFC whatsoever. I'm pull it up here and just show you how they're marketing this fight. So Jose Aldo, okay, well, Jose Aldo versus Alman Zahabi is added to UFC 315 card in Montreal. Um, Canada's Alman Zahabi is set for his biggest matchup of his mixed martial arts career, and it will happen in his home province. Good for him. How does this help Jose Aldo? I know that Alman Zahabi is on a 5 fight win streak. But look at this, right? Well, let's go to the beginning. You guys know I like going through my records. I like using topology. I probably use it more than anybody on the planet. You look at his start to his career. Starts off 7-0. Loses to Luciano as Azevedo by submission. Then after that, doesn't lose a single fight to Conor McGregor. During this time, he beat legends of the sport. Cub Swanson, Uriah Faber, Kenny Florian, Chad Mendez, Frankie Edgar, Cheng Sung Jung. Look at him defending his WEC belt. The names he has here. Then he comes into the UFC, starts his title reign in the UFC, beats Mark Hominick, Kenny Florian, like we said, Chad Mendez when he was undefeated, Frankie Edgar, Cheng Chung Jung, Ricardo Lima, Chad Mendez again, and then you get to the Conor fight. And I know this is what built Conor. Conor knocking him out in 13 seconds. Before that, though, he didn't lose a fight. But over how many? Isn't it 10 years? 2005 to 2015, yeah. 10 years undefeated. Okay, well, he comes back middle of 2016. Beats Frankie Edgar, legend, good name. Then he fights Max Holloway for the belt, gets TKO. Rematches him for the belt, TKO'd again. Okay, Max Holloway finished him twice. Comes in against Jeremy Stevens, TKOs him with a body shot, ground and pound. TKOs Renato Moicano, who is currently one of the biggest names at lightweight, just fought Islam Makhachev on short notice. Then he loses to Alexander Volkanovski, who would go on to be arguably the greatest featherweight we have ever seen. It's between him, Aldo, and Max Holloway. Marlon Moraes, he loses to West for a decision. Really close fight. Then he moves uh then he moves on to Piotr Jan. Marlon Moraes, I'm pretty sure was his debut at bantamweight. Then he gets TKO by Piotr Jan in the fifth round. Piotr Jan, former champion. Was this before or after he got the title? I don't remember. Anyways, comes back against Marlon Vera. Beats him unanimous decision. Pedro Munoz beats him unanimous decision. Rob Font, unanimous decision. Loses to Marab, but does really good against Marab. Defends every takedown. We know about Jose's takedown defense. But Marab would go on to become champion. Then he goes into boxing, wins a decision against Emmanuel Zambrano, has a draw with Jeremy Stevenson, beats Esteban Espindola. Then he decides last year at UFC 301 to come back against Jonathan Martinez, beat him by decision. Then we get to this fucking piece of shit fight where Mario Batista just held him against the cage and did fuck all for 3 rounds. After the disrespect, come out, say you're gonna have like this all time performance against Jose Aldo, and you hold him against the cage. Okay, well, we did Aldo dirty with that fight. Armin's a hobby. That's what he gets. That's what he gets for coming back, beating Martinez. Yeah, names like TJ Dillashaw, Henry Cejudo. Matter of fact, let me make sure I have that my annoying keyboard muted. Let's go to bantamweight. Let's look at this stuff. You know, because there's definitely no other good fights I can make for Jose Aldo except for this one. So let's see. Jose Aldo 11. Marcus McGee will be a fun one coming out for a knockout. He'd be the only guy, only up and coming I wouldn't mind watching him fight. Henry Cejudo, former flyweight champion, former bantamweight champion. Could have made that fight. Rob Font would have been a fun fight. Marlon Vera, he beat. Song Yadong, he beat. Davison Figueiredo, fun fight. Corey Sandhagen, fun fight. Umar Nurmagomedov, with how well he did against Marab, I'd be interested in that fight. Piotr he fought. Sean O'Malley would be a fun fight. But we have to give it a Ahmed Zahabi. Oh my god, I hate these allergies. It sucks. Ahmed Zahabi. A 37-year-old. Oh, so yeah, my up and comer thing doesn't make sense. 37 years old. Unanimous decision against Pedro Munoz. Unanimous decision against Washarat. West took against Aroy Quigling. Whatever. Needs these names. Just, I don't know, some of them. Ricky Turcotte, unanimous decision. Jocko Rodriguez. Why? Why Amin Zahabi? What will a unanimous decision win against Jose Aldo do? Why? 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 Dolly Cruz. We could have had three legacy defining moment for Jose Aldo. Jake goes out there, knocks out Dominic Cruz. Wow, he knocked out one of the greatest bantamweight champions of all time. Goes out there, knocks out, maybe even submits Henry Cejudo. Wow, he just beat a double champion, the guy that beat Demetrius Johnson and ended his flyweight run, ended his run in the UFC. Looking back at it, no, we need him to fight Jonathan Martinez. When we need him to fight Pedro Munoz. When we can't give him any fun fights. You know, he got knocked out instantly by Conor McGregor. Was a catalyst in the biggest era of UFC. Stuck around and only lost to the best of the best in that division. When 5 rounds is walking off. 7 title defenses in the UFC. 2 more in the WEC. And you give him Owens a hobby. Just so you have another Canadian on the fight card. You're using Jose Aldo's name to push a guy that hasn't showed that he is even worthy of being in there with a guy like Jose Aldo. Again, who doesn't need to be here, didn't need to come back, already in the Hall of Fame, already in the GOAT conversation. And this is what you do to him. Man. And this isn't even the only questionable call. We also got what was it? Was it the flyweight fight? Uh no, oh yeah, it was. So you book Pantoja against is that Kai Car France? Uh Alexander Pantoja. Uh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fighting Kai Car France. Yeah. Instead of giving us Rob, again, out of anybody on the roster deserves a chance at a second home more than anyone, I would say. Even I put him ahead of Pereira, but Pereira, if he beats Uncle Live, I think that's clearly the next move for him. But man, undefeated for a decade, pioneer of the featherweight division, and this is what you do to him. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think that this will be a fun fight? Or are you like me in the fact that Jose Aldo is one of the most disrespected fighters of all time? Again, Connor blew up when he knocked out Jose Aldo, the first guy to do it in over a decade. And this is how you treat him. Really. Unbelievable.